All right, welcome once again to Twins Talk with Senor Smoke, now brought to you by Gordie's BP, Auto Repair and Towing, 7 days a week on Huff Street in Winona. The Twins had some ups and downs last week, splitting 6 games with the Jays and Royals, to begin this week on the road at Tampa and finish it up at home against the first-place Detroit Tigers. The offense continues to put up numbers while the starting pitching continues its inconsistency, which brings us to Senor Smoke himself. Juan, how was your Easter weekend?
That can be nice, and well, they have a couple raining over here. I don't know about you guys in there, but I have a nice Easter.
Yeah, definitely. Jason Kubel, Chris Colabello, and when he returns from injury, Josh Willingham all contribute with the bat. There's no question about that. But they leave a little bit to be desired on the corner outfield spots. Can the Twins hope to compete all year long with below-average defenders in those positions?
Yeah, it's hard to figure out this guy. Like, who started hard, and then the next one, I think they have only about 7 or 9 hits, something like that. And Marwood have 10 hits, and it's no way he can compete or he can be into win a lot of games if they not start hitting more and they try to help him and bring some more RBI or something like that, because they got to put it really more together before it's too late.
Mm-hmm. What about defensively, though? Do you think that they hold the team back with their defensive ability, or really because they don't really seem to be? Well, they're certainly not above-average defenders. Sometimes it even seems as if they're a little below-average defenders. You look at Colabello and the issues he had in Kansas City over the weekend, trying to read the ball off the bat. Are those things that are going to hold the team back as the season goes on?
Well, it's when everything is started going bad, it's gone bad. They got to start putting more together and everything, because now they take that kid from New York and the trade, and he can help a little bit more in there too, where you go put another guy. Mm-hmm. And I think he got to make some mood. I don't know yet, but he had to figure it out, because the pitcher is not being helped lately either, because the only guy that I can see, and I still say it, and I said before, Gibson is one of the best consistent pitching so far, because he started the first time, he pitched 5 innings, and I know he's nervous that day, and he going to throw 6 innings after that, and he throw 8 innings shutout, and I think he could be the best pitcher and finish for the season this year, because I can see it. He challenged more. Like he said when they asked him a lot of questions, he said he challenged everybody, and I'm glad to hear that, because he have a good philosophy and good drinking ball, and he said he depended more on the fastball that day. Mm-hmm. And I think that's the way that you should be, because the starting pitcher, they have to think, and they have to go past the 5th inning to win the game, and I give you a little chance, because everybody been pitching in the same situation, 5 innings. The only guy is been pitching Correa. He tries pitch like a 6 inning, 5, 7, and then 6. But the rest is another guy who signed a big contract, and they've been pitching 5, 5, 5. And one guy is 5, 6, and 4. It's been consistent the whole time so far.
Okay. I was actually, my last question here was going to be about Kyle Gibson. He has a .93 ERA, 179 batting average against. When you watch him, you talk about his philosophy, and you like to hear, his outlook on things and the way he approaches to go and attack hitters and whatnot. But in terms of when he is pitching, what do you see that really tells you that he's the real deal as a pitcher?
You can see when he going in there, the first time you can see that he walk around the mound, and then kind of a little nervous. The second time he kind of more calm, and I saw it in the last game, and then you can see it's more relaxed, and he wanted the ball get back in there quick, and don't give you too much chance at the hitter to be ready or comfortable in there to get it to the fastball. And he challenged everybody that day, and I kind of talked to my friend. I said, that kid could be the real deal, and I hope so he continue to do that, and I hope so he's working hard, because he can come in number 1 in July, and I think the Twins have the best chance for next year he can be a number 1 pitcher than the Twins.
Well, that'd be definitely great to see, no question about that. When we first spoke this year, you said you thought Brian Dozier was going to go for 20 homers and 80 RBI. to this point, he's not making a liar out of you. Is there a second baseman in the American League playing better than Minnesota's leadoff man right now?
Well, you have it. There's a lot of pressure in that kid because everybody wait and see what he go do this year because he had a tremendous year last year, and I hope so. He put a lot of pressure, and he had to be a little more relaxed. And, a lot of second basemen there, they been the same kind of off from Seattle. They still hit like a second home run, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that guy, he go be for sure. He's wake up, he go be hitting 30, 29 home runs, and I'm on the RBI. He's a good hitter. It's only take a time sometimes because you put a lot of pressure, and he know Mark when he gonna be hitting nobody is, and he tried so hard, and I think that everybody get into another routine and everything is gonna be fine.
Mm-hmm. All right. That has a lot to do with the aforementioned Willingham being banged up a bit. Numerous times this year, Twins manager Ron Gardenhire has had both Kurt Suzuki and Josmiel Pinto in the lineup at the same time. Of course, Joe Mauer can catch if needed, but do you like the idea of using both your catchers in the lineup at the same time, knowing that if a move is necessary, you would lose the DH?
Well, it's hard to figure it out. I think they should have it a Mauer sometime catch a little bit the game because sometimes see something Suzuki go hurt that he can go back in there,
Mm-hmm.
He has to keep his legs strong, and I think that he can catch sometime like and Sunday or give a chance to get it back in there for one game and every week, and in case he later on he need something in the playoff and he can go in and he have a better quality in there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they have to figure out what did they go do because they need a hole in every place right now. And I think when it comes into trade, the rumor that I think that they should trade in and try to get something better. No, a younger kid, they need somebody who can help more. No, the thing every time you trade somebody is to get it younger and how much the family go wait to reveal the thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Right. Last question here. The Twins lead Major League Baseball in walks, which of course has contributed tremendously to the success of the offense. Watching the approach of the hitters through the first few weeks of the season, do you feel they can continue to draw free passes as the year presses on?
Well, there's a lot of pressure on this guy and the manager, the pitching coach, everybody. I think that everything will be a little bit better to the weekend. I think they're going to Tampa Bay. I think Tampa Bay is kind of hard right now. And I think they can take one at least coming back and home and play better defense and everything. I think it is coming to in town play against Detroit. And at least Cabrera is not being hard. I hope so he not wake up when he's back in the end. And they have one of the best pitchers. And I think that Detroit have a hard time to beat Minnesota. And I think Minnesota can come back and then play well and then play aggressive and then pitching better. They can take it at least two and get them on. Because a lot of the big guys are not being hitting so far. I hope you not wake up.
Oh, no question. You going to make it out to the yard this weekend to watch a couple of your old teams do battle at Target Field?
Yeah, I already have a ticket for Saturday and Sunday and see who's going to be pitching, and I want to see if he's still quiet, Cabrera. I love to see him, but I don't think so. I don't want to see him wake up.
Right. All right, Juan, that's about all the time we have for this week, so thanks for checking in with us, and we'll talk to you next week.
Okay, man. No problem. Bye-bye. Thank you.
That's about all the time we have for this week's show, but please remember to submit the Berenguer Word of the Week to Senor Smoke at hbci.com for your chance to win 4 tickets behind home plate for the Twins-Rangers game at Target Field on May 26th. Simply email this week's word, which is split, to senorsmoke at hbci.com. Once again, this week's Berenguer Word of the Week is split, S-P-L-I-T, so get that emailed our way and you'll be entered for a great set of tickets provided courtesy Fox Sports North. Thanks for checking us out this week, and remember the Twins Talk with Senor Smoke posts every Monday at 11 o'clock in the morning. We'll talk to you in a week.